Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the first part. We were paddling in circles, we were getting frustrated, we were clicking like buttons, we tried to catch some bombs, you guys tried to subscribe to this channel, and we had a little success with the tiny bombs. But of course, this is not about me trying to paddle in circles, this is actually about downwinding. And with a little help of a friend today, I don't have to drive really far. We're actually heading out into the Pailolo channel here. There's some wind and hopefully some nice bumps out there. Save me some time and see if I still paddle in circles when I try to get into the bumps. Because that is what the thing is ultimately about, and this is what we're working on. Flat water starts or not, here we go. We're gonna go try it out.
There's one right behind you.
Wow, it is humble pie, guys, and amazing, crazy. Getting up in the bumps out there, and they were definitely not that big, and yeah, forget it. I thought, hey, I can feel a bump, maybe I can get up, just like in the small waves, and that did not happen. I could feel the trough of the wave and try to paddle into it, but yeah, don't even think about it. Flat water starts, I guess it must be, and so this whole session turned into a little bit of an impromptu tow-in session out there and learning the bumps and this board. And then again, it is, you think getting up on a flat water is hard, well then try to navigate the bumps, let alone on a board this big. It's so hard to pump, it's so different to pump. We're foiling on small boards, prone foil, maybe a 4-4 board or smaller. My wing foil board is smaller than 5 feet, shorter than 5 feet, and now I'm on a 7.7, and that just feels so different. And even I'm on the 1850 front foil, thinking like I got choke lift, choke glide. It is hard to navigate those bumps. I'm trying to go right, left, and then pump to catch up with the next one. And I don't know, I made it maybe, I mean, if I made it 100 meters, that would have been far. So that is a whole other skill. Getting up is one thing, and from what I hear, getting up is almost easier than navigating those bumps, but at least that we can somewhat practice with the wing. You have the speed, you get whipped into one, and then I'll try to go right and ride them out. And that is definitely the key that I learned today. Ride your bumps not straight. Keep going right and left. You have to carve those things, because number one, my board is 7.7, and sometimes I stuff my nose. So, and then, or I end up in the trough of a wave, and you're definitely not going to make it over the back of the next one. So you always have to go sideways and keep looking, and then maybe pump yourself over, because sometimes the next bump is not right there. Maybe you need to wait. You see a bigger one is coming from behind, or you need to turn entirely and start going left. So you're constantly switching back and forth between going left and right, catching and materializing or capitalizing on those bumps. And that is a technique that I really have to say that is not easy, and hats off to everybody who knows to do that so well. I think what I'm gonna have to do to continue my journey here is going to be winging and SUP foiling more with this board. Just spend more time with this board. Don't even think about going out into downwinders. Just get comfortable winging and go out into the bumps and wing into the bumps and learn the board and how it behaves. There's so much weight up front that you don't have on short boards, and go catch waves, catch the smallest of small waves with that board, and then hopefully one day piece this whole thing together, go take a lesson on flat water start, and then, you know, maybe in a few months from now, getting this all together. Because one thing I really also have to add on here for everybody, when you are not 20, you have things going on in your life that keeps you from practicing day in, day out. Such a thing, you know, you're a dad, you have a job, you have a business, you have things to do, you have a dishwasher to empty, a house to vacuum, you have a car to wash, you have bills to pay, and that all keeps you from just going out and play all day long, you know, and learning something. So if you learn stuff like this, guys, it is actually a good idea to learn this shit when you're young, because you have the time, you're unattached and you have the time. And in my case here, I have time for this maybe twice a week. So this will take a while, but we're keeping on it. I'm not giving up. We're gonna learn this, and we're gonna take you guys along the way. And one day there will be a video with 2 end screens where I can say, remember when it was so frustrating, when it was just unbelievably frustrating. And for this, we'll see you guys in the next video, and in the next, and 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 the next.